Thank you all so much for being here tonight. It's an honor. I was asked by Pastor Robbie to give my testimony, which, as we define it in our youth group, is our story, my story, before Christ, how I came to know Christ, and then my story after Christ. And I was saved at a very young age, the ripe age of 5, at a VBS in this very church, though the sanctuary looked a little different. Great remodel. The red carpet was something else. Yeah, the pews were uncomfortable, trust. But, I was raised in church. I was raised in the nursery on the other end of the church in the children's wing. But I really want to thank my parents for raising me in church and not shoving Christ down my throat, but letting me discover my faith and really allowing me to have my own faith. Thank you. I don't know where my parents are. There they are. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, grandparents, for raising a mom and dad who brought me up in church. Yeah, so there's not much before Christ. Like I said, I was saved at the age of 5. But when I found Christ, it was a conviction to my soul. And it was, there's something more out there. And the idea, I didn't want to go to hell. I was scared of hell at 5, But I also wanted Jesus to be my Lord and Savior. I wanted him to guide my life, to help me through the hard times, and I wanted to give him the glory in the high times. And I think he's done his part. Can't say I've always done the best, y'all, but I'm human. And so getting saved at a young age, I kind of just cruised. That's the term I like. I can't. I'm putting that behind me. Whatever. I kind of just cruised. That's what I like to say. I kind of just went through, elementary school. What are you supposed to do as far as growing your faith? I was in church every Sunday, every Wednesday. I was growing my knowledge about Christ, but I can't say I was getting closer to Christ, which strengthened me later, but, I don't know. I wish I would have grown. I don't know how much I could have grown. I was immature. Not that I'm mature now, but you get the point. So I think the real turning point for me was my freshman year of high school, and it's going to sound crazy. I started sitting at a different lunch table. That was kind of my turning point. And I started sitting with people from church, which, but it was really good for me. And kind of really taught me the importance of surrounding yourself with Christians. And I've come to many a baccalaureate, and when my brother talked, he talked about community, that you're going out into the world, you are going to, leave everyone you know behind. Maybe not, maybe you'll have a couple friends that go with you, but you'll have to make new friends and make a new community. And the importance of that community cannot be overstated. The fact that you are the average of the people that you surround yourself with. So I encourage you to seek Christians, seek people who will influence you to be successful, right? If you are friends with 4 millionaires, you're the 5th. I don't know that that's going to be true. I hope you can find 4 millionaire friends, but go seeking for that community. And then that was kind of my takeaway from freshman year. Sophomore year, junior year, I kind of just, I don't know. I think my biggest things were summer church camps, Falls Creek, and then recently I went to Super Summer, and I hate to, my faith was so dependent on those summer camps. It was, this is my refuel, and then I get to go on, it's called the Falls Creek High, and you just feel amazing because you just saw all these people get saved and these amazing speakers. And my faith was really reliant on that high, just, fueling the fire, but then it would die down pretty quickly, and I'd, lose track of my Bible study, and just kind of regressing. And that's always a really scary thing for your salvation, for my relationship with God. And he really gave me some amazing mentors. He's gave me Robbie recently. Matt's been my youth pastor for as long as I can remember being in youth. My parents have been amazing. My brother has been an amazing influence, and my sister too. I can't leave her out. She is really good. But just right, I talked about community. The other part of that is mentors, finding those people who will pour into you, right? The people who will give you wisdom, because we are going into the world with our hands tied behind our backs. We don't know what we're doing, and finding those people that will pour into us. And then this year has been an insane year. We've been extremely successful on the academic team, national champions, state champions, but it came after losing McKinley, which was, I mean, you can't express that in words. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I mean, just the grief, struck with numbness, and it's very easy to get angry at God when things go wrong, and that can happen, but always coming back to, He is everything, I am nothing. My life verse, if you want to call it that, is John 3:30. It says, "He must increase, but I must decrease." It's really short, but it's such a powerful message of less of me, more of Him. And so, in everything you do, closing it up, I would encourage you to remember John 3:30, "He must increase, but I must decrease," because at the end of the day, we're one of millions of high schoolers, seniors graduating, and to have the creator of the universe care who you are, you individually, He knows the number of hairs on your head. To be able to have a relationship with the creator of the universe, an all-powerful being, is something that can't be overstated. I think it's so important that just every step you take, it should be, He must increase, I must decrease. Thank you.